Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Worldwide Crypto. I am your host, Dragon Rider, and today we have very special guest from Cryft. Let's go, baby. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Good to see you guys. It's a pleasure to be here. I'm very thankful that you gave us the opportunity to be on your new app, and I think there's room to grow too. So, thank you
Yes.
for having me.
Yes, absolutely, man. This is it's pretty exciting, man, because I've been trying to make sure to hit all points in the BBTF ecosystem, man. And this is just another one I'm checking off the list, man. Because like I say, all you guys are gonna be doing big things together, and it only makes sense to make sure I cover each and every one of you while it's early, right before y'all hit superstardom, you know.
Hey, you never know. Don't get too excited. Don't get. It is good. It is good, but don't get too excited. No, I'm
Yeah.
joking. Get excited.
So yeah, man. If you could just go ahead and introduce yourself and your position in the company.
Yeah, so this I am I'm Chad, and I'm Cryft creator. So when you see me in the Discord or you see me on early YouTube videos, Twitter, I'm who you're talking to. I came up with Cryft, the idea of it just over or under a year ago. We'll share more about that. But yeah, that's so I'm just here talking about our experience, getting to know. Links in our partnership a little better for the community, and this is thank you for having me. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're gonna take a step back into the Cryft beginnings. So like, how did you come up with this concept?
Well, dang, I wish I wasn't at my office right now, because I do have the original cards and I give them out every once in
Oh
a while,
wow.
and they're literally just like uh like a business card stock, so when you go like Avery, you can download Avery templates and you can print them out and whatnot. So that's the original card. Now they're metal.
Yeah.
Now they're even cooler. But about a year ago, around Christmas, Thanksgiving, we were I was at my family's house, and NFTs were big on the news, and I had no clue how to get myself an NFT or share an NFT with people in the family, or gift it to them.
Yes.
So I was probably just playing some good old Call of Duty, and I don't know if I even knew really much about SafeMoon yet. This was just an idea I came up with, and so I wanted to gift crypto, and so I decided to come up with a basic prototype interface, and then bring like a small computer to the local mall and try and get people to sign up. Was not successful, but I learned a lot,
Hmm.
and so through that experience, I came up with the name Cryft, which is just like cryptocurrency and gift combined.
Yeah.
And that's what Cryft is cryptocurrency gift cards, of course, NFTs and all that too. But it just came out of the sheer desire to gift crypto to people that don't know what it is or how to get into it, and just kind of found a solution. And we're still building, right now, but it's really cool, really
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. How did you sell this to the other teams? It's like, hey, you know what? I got this idea. Let's try to market it.
As in like the like SafeMoon team.
Well, just just yeah. I mean,
Oh well,
everybody like,
anyone.
yeah.
But so okay, so
Because I mean, because it's like I said, it's more than just you involved. So like, even the rest of the Cryft team, like, how did you get this idea across to them that, hey, this could be something.
Yeah, yeah, that's a good question. So I actually DX Sale is a is a SafeMoon partner themselves, and
Hmm.
so I thought they were good and reliable and cool to use. And during my initial testing at the local mall, I decided, we're going to have to create liquidity. We're going to need liquidity. There's got to be some kind of medium, some kind of tool here to get you from fiat into crypto.
Yeah.
And so the tool that I came up with, originally I was looking at XLM, the Stellar network, and they're cool. But then the SafeMoon community I was a part of, and I realized that community is probably maybe even more important than the product itself. You really need
Yeah.
a good community. And so I went ahead, I created a token on DX Sale called Cryft Coin. Funny part is the first one failed, and it did not succeed. That did not meet the soft cap, and I was pretty bummed. But then, if you don't get it the first time, give it another go. So like
That's
another day
right.
or yeah, and so a day or two later, I launched it again on DX Sale or DX app,
Uh-huh.
and so the uh, the post I had kind of showed in there the basic overview of the plan, and various people, I guess, from the SafeMoon community recognized it because I didn't mention it was a SafeMoon fork. DxSale has like a pre-made SafeMoon fork, which is cool.
Uh-huh.
I recommend you go check it out. But I made this token. I gave a brief description. It's probably still up there somewhere, and it met the soft cap on, I believe, February 3rd. So that's like where the 2-3. That's kind of like why the numbers 2-3 are big with us, just because it's
Uh-huh.
February 3rd. Um, and right after the soft capped launched and the tokens were officially added to the Pancake Swap LP, I went ahead and made a Discord. Little did I know, one of my three of my main teammates right now, and Don Bailey himself, actually probably four, all were really watching it from the beginning and watched it fail the first time, then come back, and
Hmm.
then they probably saw the confidence in that, which helped. But when I created the Discord, Josh Mink, our senior project advisor, um, came into the Discord and just started grilling me with like tough questions
Yeah.
and things that I couldn't answer the best of my ability, because I was so new. I had never done anything like this before. But Josh, our senior project advisor, came in and started asking good questions. And so I asked him, how could I not bring him onto the team or offer him the chance to come on the team? And
Yeah.
luckily he said he would. And then his friend Garrett, he's our financial advisor and on our team. He just does basic market research and kind of tells us how things are looking, all that. And he's a large SafeMoon holder. He's a big fan of SafeMoon, so he liked the fact it was a SafeMoon clone.
Yeah.
And then his fiance Steph, which your wife knows, is his fiance, and so she came in for social media and marketing, and she's just been doing a great job. And
Yeah.
so I asked them the same question: why did you guys think this was a good idea? I didn't think it was gonna to work. Like I said, the first time it failed, and I asked them why they thought it was a good idea, and they just say they like the concept. They've never seen
Yeah.
anything like it before. And actually having like physical cards in your hand that you can give away uh,
Yeah.
is a great appeal, because I mean there's really nothing like that quite yet. And I think we're going to be the first ones to do it.
Yeah. So, well, and a lot of a lot of successful projects and businesses, man, they start off with an idea that's come very different. You know what I mean? Especially when you're in a space that it's all about this particular topic, or it's all about this particular. You get a range of, like, especially with crypto, man, you get a range of like 5 different like categories, and a whole lot of projects is doing every single one of those categories.
I know.
And when you come, when you come across like something very, very different, it's like wow, okay, let's take some time to really dive into this and see if we can make it work, man. That's it's really cool.
Absolutely. And it's evolved, and but what I pride most in this whole experience is was the ability to stick to our original white paper. Like if you go to our website and you pull up the white paper, you'll see the original wording, minor edits, but it's pretty much 90% original. And we have managed to stick by every single one of the promises that we made, and I think even excel them. And so, yep, that's it. That's it. And so that's just a great example of where we started, and now we are. And it's been a heck of a ride, and it's a miracle.
Yeah, and especially, when you come across, a business that, especially a crypto business that is really sticking to, to their values of, okay, so we had this idea and we want to, pretty much concentrate on that idea and make it the best, the best product possible, because you get a lot of projects that are, that they come out with an idea, and then next thing you know, a month later, the projects completely went in a way different direction than what they originally intended. And it's like, it sucks for the investors, because most of the time, the investors, they're investing in that original idea. They want to see it come to fruition. And when they constantly get curveballs thrown at them, and it's like, this ain't even in the realm of where we started, you know what I mean? And that tends to push a lot of people away.
It does. Yeah, no, it does. And I mean, I'm not going to lie. I've had some, the idea that I started with on how to get it done, the utility, the mechanism, the method, in the beginning, I was so new. Well, so you got to get this. I was very, very new, and I didn't quite, I mean, I had like the old mentality of trust, in like the consumer's eyes. And so the original idea was I was just going to make cards, write down the seed phrase on the card, and then send those to people. And then real quick, I learned real quick, people were not going to like that.
Yes,
exactly. Because
I'm gonna throw out an example. So I learned my lesson with that here recently. Actually, I've never done it before, and I tried to do basically a seed phrase giveaway. So I was doing a giveaway. I had a wallet, and when I presented, like for a whole week, I was putting this out there, and people were like, "What are you doing?" So,
you live and learn. You live and learn.
Yes.
But, yeah, and so that's cool. It started as that, but Josh was just like, dude, this just isn't going to work. People are not going to like the fact that you have ever seen their seed phrase. And I was like, it's okay. I don't plan on doing anything. I will gain trust over time. I'll generate the seed phrases on an air gapped computer. No one will ever know what it is besides me, because I just had the old school, people were going to trust me. It's going to be fine. Which, I guess leads to what we have now, if that's what you want me to talk about. But, it's a very cool space and a new world. And I do think that crypto, not just crypto, blockchain is going to be in everyone's life sooner than later. And we just don't even know it yet. And I think Cryft is a big part of, going to be a big part of making that happen.
The outlook for this is very, very positive. For, like I say, for one, you're doing something way different than the normal. You know what I'm saying? And you are really applying that. It's not just an idea. You're not still in production. You're not still in the beginning phases. You're actually you have a product. You're putting it out there, man. And that's half the battle right there. How many projects have we seen that's been out for a year and they ain't still got the first thing that they promised?
It's not easy. Well, the funny thing is Safe Moon does kind of skew our perception. Safe Moon grew so quick within a few months
Yeah.
and a year, and they were able to release a wallet and all that, and it just they grew so quick, and it's kind of scary. But it does take time. It does take time, and so I do want to. You don't want to rush your development, even if
Yes.
it takes a little longer. It's okay that it takes time. It's we've just been lucky to find the right people at the right time to make it happen as fast as you're seeing it happen.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Because and I say this all the time, especially, man. I've really been pushing it, man. We really need to educate investors, man, and get people out of that mind frame that if a project's already launched, I missed out. You know what I mean? It's not the case with businesses that are growing and are continuing to grow, especially in this type of market, man. If you're still working and building and actually producing, man, in this type of market right here, that goes a long way and should show people that, hey, this is going to be around for, if it can survive this, it's going to be around, especially when the next bull run comes.
Yeah, yeah. I've heard it time and time again that like this is the time to build, and people that build this time and don't go away and push through it are likely to be the ones that are successful, because what it
Yes.
shows is ability to maintain and keep consistency.
Yeah.
It big part of I'm one of the main developers, and so that helps a lot. Is I'm able to save a lot of money developing like our websites, hosting our websites, finding like just like the down and dirty right people to get the job done. I
Yeah.
don't worry too much about going to the most expensive place. It's just people are artists. There's artists all over, and you got to find the right people. They might not be the most expensive, but that they're going to do a good job. And I've managed to keep it very sustainable and very very low overhead. And so that's definitely a tip I would have for anyone, is
Yeah.
just maintaining your overhead.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Because especially anything technology related, can get very expensive very quickly, and
Oh,
and
yeah.
a lot of people don't even understand that. They don't, and it's even taken me a while to really understand the inner workings of, okay, well, okay, this is crypto. Is you get a bunch of people together, a bunch of investors, you just gonna make stuff happen, and it's not the case. There is so much back end work. It is unreal, man.
It's horrible. It's horrible because when we're testing our new application, and I'm having people from the community test it, it's very anticlimactic, because
Hmm.
it's literally all they have to do is click a few buttons, enter a code, and they get their tokens. They redeem their card. But in the back end, it's like months and almost 24 hours a day I'm spending,
Yeah.
uh, very little sleep, spending on the computer developing hardware and everything in the back end. And so just and I'm sure too with your application, it's 80% of the work is not seen. You don't see 80% of
Yes.
the work. So
Yes, absolutely. Because and that's why I've kind of took the forefront as the face, so to speak, so my dev can work, because it is, wow. He'll be like, hey, so I had to change this. This didn't exactly work, so I had to change that. And like I say, if you're constantly, especially if you're as a dev, if you're constantly just having to be out there, and that really takes a lot of precious time away from what you're doing, especially like, you may lose your space, your spot that you left it at to go do this, and then when you come back, you're like, oh man, now I gotta get my bearings back and remember the track that I was on and stuff like that. So it's man, you have a very very difficult position, and a lot of people don't understand, especially new investors and people that don't understand what it takes. You just, it's always win this, win this, win this. It's not, hey, are you okay? Are you getting enough rest? You know?
Yeah, yep. I'm not getting enough rest. I'm not, but
Yeah.
it's okay. It's worth it. It's worth it.
Yeah. And I mean, that right there just shows how much, personal time and investment that you've got into it. I've seen it all too many times where, you get this, you get these, you get a group of people together and like, hey, we got this idea. We're going to launch this token. We have no idea how we're going to put it together, but we're going to launch it, and we're just going to toss a whole bunch of money in a whole bunch of different places and hope it works. And, without any plan. And those are the projects that are constantly failing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, there is also, trial by fire.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's a lot will fail because they can't handle the intense, just like
It is.
situation that you're thrown in quick. But
It is.
I've seen it do well though, getting tested that way. I won't mention any names, but some do very well. Trial by fire. They might not get it right, but as long as they maintain and the community stays
Yeah.
uplifting and positive, it can work. It can work.
Yeah, yeah, but I mean, it's especially right now, man. It's scammer season, man, and it's a crapshoot. So if you don't know
It's
if you don't know what you're doing, man, you're either getting taken advantage of, or you're just completely just getting robbed because you have to, especially, man, especially in the space that we're in currently. We are moving away from the meme coin, the hype coin. We're starting to move away from that and starting to move into businesses with utility that's going, yeah, and real world utility, and that's going to be here for a long time. And you have to act, if you're not business minded and business forward and actually doing some research, not only on how to make how to make yourself successful, but you got to do your research in the people that you're also in hiring on and taking on, because there's a lot of people doing a lot of the same little sneaky stuff constantly taking advantage of people that don't know. So
I know.
everybody really has to invest into knowledge.
That is a big reason I like the Safe Moon ecosystem. Is it tends to be a little bit more. You can have a little bit more confidence in the projects you're taking a part of.
Yeah.
Um, of course, there's plenty of that happening outside of the Safe Moon ecosystem. But you bring up a good point. Just do your own research. I recommend doing a docs team, even though it's not always the best for security and safety
Yeah.
to dox yourself. But dox teams, and if you can actually, if you can see a video, see what helped me in the beginning is right after the pre-sale was successful. I went on to YouTube, and they're still up there, Cryft LLC YouTube channel, and I made a YouTube video, and so that definitely helped, a big part of the confidence with our
Yes.
community and team, and yeah.
Yeah, because it's like, oh man, okay, well, he put his face out there, okay, that's part of the battle, you know what I'm saying? But and even more than that, just constantly showing that you're that the business is doing stuff and it's growing. And I mean, that more than anything should, like I said, we got to change investors' mindsets when it comes to this. Is the days of those big pumps are far few and in between. It's all about longevity and growth. And with any investment, if you're making a wise investment, you know what I'm saying, it's going to grow in time.
Oh yeah. Yeah, well, it's kind of a numbers game. If there's one thing I've learned in life, uh, I don't know if you've heard the saying, like, the harder I work, the luckier I get. I would apply the same thing to any investment you make. The harder you work for that investment, the luckier
Yeah.
you're going to get. And often that just means holding and having faith and staying positive. You're
Mhm.
gonna just. It's almost like a numbers game. It's hard to fail if you stick around. It's you kind of just like grow naturally.
Yeah.
It's you might spend years though. You could spend 3, 4, 5 years with little to no audience, but then one day it'll work. It'll work.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely, and especially when when more people really starts to enter the crypto world and really taking their time to look at, okay, well, this business is doing this business is doing, instead of just hopping into it because somebody said so, it's like, okay, let me do some research on this and really look into it, and how can I utilize it myself. You know what I'm saying? And like even with stocks, I did the same thing. And it's like, back when Amazon first started, I started using Amazon a lot. And I was like, huh, I'm I'm using this pretty often. Let me buy into this. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And
Oh, yeah.
it's the same, it's a lot of the same concepts when it comes into crypto. If you find a business that you like and you can actually use that business and utilize it and even spread it amongst your friends and family so they can use it, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's one of those things like, oh, okay, you know what? This has real world application. I'm obviously using it. Other people are using it. Let me invest in this a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And man, in 5 years, man, ain't no telling, man. Uh-oh, we kind of froze up a little bit. We got rugged. Hello. Oh man. I'm gonna take a screenshot of that.
I'm back. I'm back. What happened?
Okay.
No. What kind of face did I have?
Hey, look. Use like this.
Hey, as long as I see him on some good gifts out there, that's cool by me.
Yes,
Cool
yes. Hey, the best gift, man. Hey, let's get it.
Yes, heck yeah. Which I got a good surprise here we're gonna do a best something here coming up for our cards.
Nice.
But I want to throw in there real quick. It's cool when you can use what you're taking a part in. And so it's not a stock, it's not like ownership of a company. It's literally it's a product. It's a product of our system. And so like you get the token, and you can actually use it, and you can see how it's being used uh, for the growth of blockchain technology. And it actually gives people firsthand experience of how blockchain can play a big role for just about anything. Because it doesn't have to be money, it doesn't have to be anything financially related. Like there's real utility here. Just right now, the only way people fully understand it is currency. That's just what people get. But I plan on changing that with Cryft, is people packaging it in something of more like a collectible, and something that people understand, like a gift card. And so you know it's cool. It's cool being able to use like the actual blockchain product of a company.
I mean, and every little bit of this is helping to even inform people, okay, of okay, so what is a blockchain? Okay, this is utilizing a blockchain. Let me Google, what is this? You know what I'm saying? So, in a way, it's got real world utility, and it's kind of introducing people to what is blockchain, what is crypto. Let me research some of these other terms, and then it's introduction, and then it's spreading.
Absolutely, we're gonna drive mass adoption via gifting of blockchain collectibles.
Yes.
So that's the plan. That's the plan.
So I'm gonna pull the website back up real quick. Let's see, where did it? Right there. I clicked on it. Okay, there we go. So so what's going on with the NFTs that let's dive a little bit deep into them. Let's try to get a little bit of a deep explanation and how they're functioning and stuff like that.
Okay, so which NFTs are you talking about?
Either one.
Any of them? Okay,
any of them.
I ask just because NFTs, they have a lot of use. They're not just images. their tickets, their certificates of authenticity, ownership. X Studio is doing it with like artists to help them maintain control of their art.
Yeah.
Uh, and there's more, like your car could be an NFT on the blockchain, and that's how your car transmits information to the car next to you or on the other side of the world. Um, and so NFTs, we have different utilities for NFTs coming.
Okay.
The main one, there's one coming out tomorrow. A big okay, so when we okay, so I know I don't I got to lead up to this here though.
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah.
no, well, so um, I want NFTs. We're so used to NFTs being like an exclusive club.
Mm-hmm.
Board Eight Yacht Club is definitely the most common example.
Yeah.
You have to have a lot of money. You have to be a part of the exclusive club to get in it, and you kind of just feel left out. If you're not, and you have no hopes of getting in.
Yeah.
So I hope to with Cryft. I hope to turn NFTs into the look at it like your Happy Meal from McDonald's. It's just there. Everyone gets one. Everyone likes it, and it's up to the community to really decide which ones they like more to really give that NFT its value. It's not me telling you it's worth this because it's an exclusive club.
Yeah.
It's yeah, the community just coming up with what they do and don't like most, and that's the cool thing with unique NFTs. So
Uh-huh.
the next Happy Meal toy we're coming out with here will be tomorrow if all goes well. Of course, things can go wrong, but
Absolutely.
if all goes well, tomorrow we're going to be releasing the very first official Cryft NFT. The NFT is not meant to make money. The NFT is not meant to uh, really do much other than get in the hands of people and enjoy maybe their first NFT ever. Uh,
Okay.
plus more and plus more. But tomorrow we're going to be releasing a Halloween NFT that reveals and opens up on October 31st. It's called Cryft or Treat. And so on October 31st, you're going to get a couple surprises and one very good surprise. The one very good surprise that I can talk about is a Cryft code. And so, like, when you mint an NFT, it's going to reveal October 31st. And if it has a specific trait, which you'll see is a like gold or marble, or I'm blanking on the term, but like a marble crystal sphere.
Uh-huh.
And so if you get that one trait, you're going to be able to go into our website, verify you're holding that NFT with that trait, and then we're going to send you a Cryft code back, which you can redeem on our DApp system that we've been testing and plan on releasing around the same time. I can't give any hard dates, but we hope
Yeah.
towards the end of October, beginning of November, we're going to be actually having our full system that we just built out in the wild and allowing people to gift crypto easier than ever before. So I don't, I don't want to push it too hard. These NFTs
Yeah.
coming tomorrow are not meant to make money. They're not meant
Yeah.
to spread awareness. They're literally meant for the community to have and enjoy holding.
Yes.
And so
I've got quite a few of those. It's just like, oh man, that's cool. And it's like I never planned to do anything with it. I just thought it was a really cool, you know what I mean?
exactly, they're collectibles. And so you're going to have about a 50% chance of winning a Cryft code, and then you're going to redeem it. And then you're actually going to get more. You're going to get more. I don't want to spoil the surprise. It's trick or treat. I gotta
Yeah.
leave a treat for you guys.
Ooh.
But it's just, you're going to be getting a good goodie bag. And then also 10%. I should not have forgot about this. 10% of every sale, we're partnering with Glow Foundation, and 10% of every sale is going to go to, I think what we're decided right now is St. Jude's. And we're gonna actually use this wallet that all the funds are going to, and we're going to build it up and then release it New Year's Day. And so all throughout the holiday
Wow.
season, the holiday season starts with Halloween and ends with New Year's, in the USA anyway. And so that's kind of the plan, to build up this wallet all the way through New Year's and then release it and give it to, I believe, St. Jude's, but things could change.
Yeah. Oh man, that would be really, really dope. And I know a guy who facilitates getting a whole bunch of projects together to donate to St. Jude's. He's a really, really big a fan of, and St. Jude's take crypto. So
Do they?
you
Do
know,
they?
yes, they do. I've donated myself. It's yeah. So I don't know if you know him, old guy David. He floats around. But yeah, he's man. I know there was a couple times he had got like 10 projects together, man, and total between all of them, they gave like $5,000 worth of ETH to to St. Jude's. You know what I mean? So it's like that's dope, man. That it's giving back. Man, I love it.
It is. If send them our way, we do. Cryft is all about partnerships. We won't succeed without building partnerships, trust, and friends.
Yeah.
We want Cryft, to be available for anyone and everyone. And we know everyone and everyone's not in our ecosystem. And so the plan is to really branch into everything that seems legitimate. And really bring Cryft to even like your app. I know I spoke with you that a little. There's no plans for it at the time, but I do hope to work with you on making that happen.
Well, I was going to speak to you after this. I was going to.
It's nothing official. Nothing official.
No, nothing official. But I got something to introduce to you. So
okay,
yeah, we'll speak on that.
Yeah, okay. I like that. So so we just. We gotta get everyone our product.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like a jag, I guess, like patent pending our method, because I get it's a very open source community and a lot of people aren't going to like that, but you got to understand, one, I believe it's something that we created, and I really want to do the best job doing it, so we don't have to be threatened by like the big guy. What patents are for? The big guy coming in, knocking us out, and giving us no chance at all. And so I hope to really use that to the best of my ability to make any crypto giftable, and any NFT, and then also have it easily embeddable onto like any website. And so the Glow website, you could potentially, there's no plans, potentially go to glowtoken.net, I think it is, and you'll see a pop-up or some sort of prompt to buy a Glow gift code, which then someone can take that code, give it away, and then get Glow tokens, or get a receipt for donating, because that could be a donation that you gift to someone, and then they make the donation by redeeming it. So it's all about just getting it to everyone we can, and definitely send your friend my way.
Yeah, absolutely. And just to speak on the whole thing of just getting out to everybody, because there's all too often there's this how do I want to call it, cult culture, where you gotta just be you, and then and then everyone in your community, there's no expansion, and over time, man, you'll kill yourself off by not expanding, because you're limiting your opportunities to grow, and when you're doing what you're doing, and creating partnerships, spreading out there, introducing to yourselves to different communities, because even with like, say, the communities that we know, there's people in different corners of crypto that have absolutely no idea about any other projects we know. Maybe SafeMoon, because it's big enough, but other than that, there's a whole lot in the dark regions. They don't know what Cryft is. They don't know even Blockbuster's tech. You know what I'm saying? It's like you have to continue to grow and introduce yourself to everybody.
You do, and that's the awesome part of why we started reflecting BBTF, because BBTF, their goal is to tokenize the future, any and every way possible. They say on their website things like WordPress. I'm a big fan of making various apps, but what BBTF is going to allow us to do, and other cryptos, not just us, anyone that they work with, is because when you hold our token, you get their token, and you get every other token they reflect, and then any token those tokens reflect.
No.
And so, it's
20, you get 20 tokens with one investment. Yeah.
Exactly. And it's a great gift. It's a perfect gift. When you redeem the Cryft card at this point, right now, how it's starting, it won't stay like this forever, but how it's starting, just for simplicity, is you're going to buy a code with 0.111 BNB. It'll go into the code, and then when it's redeemed, it'll redeem into Cryft token, and you'll actually see the redeems happening. If you bring up the website, I'm not expecting you to.
No,
you can actually, you can go to the charts, and if you scroll down, I guarantee you're going to start seeing. We haven't done a few in a while, but if you scroll down, maybe open it up, maybe open Deck Screener.
I'm not used to using this, so
yeah. No. Click the.
There we go.
Yep. And so this is cool. This is very, very cool. We might as well show it off. So if you scroll down through the buys and sells, scroll through the orders, you're going to eventually, there's one. Stop. See that 0.1111?
Yes, right there.
Unless someone just made a purchase of that many Cryft, what that is right there, that's actually a card that was tested and redeemed. And so that's a cool thing that we're doing, and you can kind of just see it all happening. Yeah,
I mean that's dope. You know what I'm saying? And that's the beauty of crypto, man, because it's like you're not just telling people what it's going to do. They can anybody can verify, be like, okay, well, that is really happening. So, man, that's really cool, man. I love the concept. I totally dig it, man. It's right up my alley, because I love a lot of just off the wall stuff that's just not continuing to. You got 1,000 projects doing the same thing.
Yeah, no,
yeah, man. This is super cool. Serious, man. Do we have you have any artwork from any of the cards that might be on here? Or
well, I don't, and actually that's a great prompt. What we're gonna do here, don't mind like the end dates or numbers or anything. This isn't a final revision. This is just a draft. But right here, what we're gonna do is give the community a chance to kind of design the cards. They're going to be able to design the cards, and then win tokens. I think the prize said there 500,000 tokens. And so if your design wins after this specified date, we're going to sell your design on a card, and then you're going to win the tokens. And it's just a great way to get the community engaged and going.
Yeah.
But that would be about it for artwork. But what I can do, I can show you.
I know one of the first ones that's gonna pop up is when you was doing this.
Oh yeah, well
I'm sorry.
It's marketing. It's good marketing. But oh dang, I guess I actually don't have it in my wallet.
So okay, so I along these lines, I do have a question on with customizing any type of card or something like that. Like, say someone wants to say, hey, you know what, I got a birthday coming up from a loved one, or my pet, you know, passed, or you know, are you know, is there going to be options to you know, really customize some stuff to really make them personable, you know?
Yeah, so you know, this is an old card.
Hmm.
The design is a little bit different now. This is much closer to like the proof of concept cards we released a few months ago.
Uh-huh.
So that's what it'll be. You know, it's black anodized aluminum. We stamp this card here. You know that what you see in the background is our family's stamping business, and
Yeah.
so these cards are actually they're 100% made in the USA. At least at
That's
first,
awesome.
they're all gonna be engraved by myself. You can see one of our latest posts. I just bought a very large laser engraver that can engrave like 2 cards at a time. It can put like I like to think like 100 cards on the build table at once, and yeah, just it's simple, but it's cool. It's durable.
Yeah, yeah, but I mean, as far as like, you know, when you scan the QR code, it's going to pop up, you know, a memory, or
Exactly. Yeah.
you know, a song with a picture of my wedding day, or you know what
Well,
I'm
then
saying? Like,
that's actually not something I thought of, but that's a great idea. When you scan the card, you can prompt it to bring up a memory or something like that. Uh, I like that idea. I like that idea. Don't
uh-oh,
hate me if we
uh-oh,
start using
uh-oh.
it.
Hey, hey, royalties. No.
Yeah, well, hey, we'll send you codes. We'll send you NFTs. You know.
But yeah, hey,
The
look, hey, but you know, hey, if that, you know, even if that's the case, man, you know, I would be more. Hey, you ain't got to give it directly to me. You can come back on the show and be like, look, Dragon Rider's idea done came through, and we are giving away some stuff, man, and because I love to share the wealth, you know, and especially with crypto. I try to give back and give away as much as I can, because you know, I see it all the time where people are just like, man, I wish I could get into that project, but you know, it's something's tight, or you know, I can't, I don't have the funds to do that, you know what I mean? So I try to provide as many opportunities as I can to give back, especially to, you know, to the viewers, you know, people that's followed me for a long time and stuff, you know, because you know, if I can help somebody get into a legit project and to get into to something that's, you know, that long term, not you know, degen play. I'm talking about actually getting into something that's long term stuff, man. I'm all about, you know, helping out.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. You know, I mean, that's what crypto's all about. You gotta. It's not meant to single anyone out, make any one person rich, although it does. I
Yeah,
don't think that was the intention. I think the intention was to really bring it to the masses, give everyone maybe more fair of a chance to make it big than we currently have.
yes,
Um, but it's definitely it's all about just the community. Like I kind of said in the beginning, the Safe Moon community is what brought me to Safe Moon, and that's why I'm sticking with it since. But you know, I did fail to answer your question before, um, like customizing like notes and all that.
hmm,
The plan is, you know, I'm gonna have a lot of pre-made cards to save time, get them out the door quickly. But if you uh, get a code and you want it on a unique special card, we will have the ability for an upcharge, of course,
yeah,
to put like a custom note, maybe even artwork. Although it is just black and white
yeah,
uh, lasering, so it can't be too complicated. But the plan is to make them very customizable. Uh, and if I can find a way, maybe even implement your idea a little bit ago. It's not that easy, especially if we're gonna make a lot of them, because then we'd have to do something special for every single card.
yeah.
Uh, but you know, it's possible. But we are gonna make them customizable to anyone's desire.
Yeah, I mean, and there's another idea. I don't know. Just it just came up. So, with that, because you know, I mean, those are you know, cards that's going to last. It's not like a picture or something you can just fold up and stuff like that that's going to deteriorate. You have something metal in your hand. So what would be really cool also, say for someone that wants to just to sit it on display in their house, you know what I'm saying, to have like a little stand that comes with it, so when people come in, like say even for Wi-Fi, like, oh, what's your Wi-Fi, and it's like, oh, go scan the QR code over. You know what I'm saying? Like even something small like that, and it puts it on a little display, because it's a cool looking card. I would sit that on my shelf and be like, whatever I intended it for, and be like, go scan the QR. You got a phone. Everybody's got phones. Go scan the QR. I ain't got time to sit here and
another thing we could do is allow the QR code to be edited by the person that holds it. So you could get it, edit it, and then give it away. But anyway, they are going to be high quality. Like they are using pretty much all the best manufacturing processes in the United States, and more or less, you could call it mil spec. It's hard anodized. It's 6061. No, don't quote me on that. I forget what alloy aluminum, but it's all very high quality, and it won't deteriorate. You'll be able to keep it in your pocket. The paint, if you want to call it, the coating will not rub away. Anodizing is a pretty cool process that actually, it impregnates the aluminum, and it creates like crystals, and then you dye the crystals that it makes, and then it's actually a very cool process. But they're going to be good. They're going to be very good, and you should not be ashamed to show them off.
All right, so look, hey, and look, so when you start getting to customize stuff, because I am definitely interested in getting me a customized, like because I want like a worldwide crypto business card, so to speak. You know what I mean? So it's like that is dope, man. So dude, I'm telling you, man, like the capability and of what you have, you got the basic down, but there's endless possibilities to how far this can expand.
I'm learning more and more every day. I am. I'll just be driving to work and thinking of, wow, this would work well here, would work well there. We're selling this system as a gift card, but it's much more than just a gift card.
Yes.
What this is an ability to transfer blockchain collectibles to anyone, no matter what you're packaging it as. So if you're just going to be making a payment or various things, it doesn't have to be a gift card. So there's more and more definitely coming out.
It could hold your basic, like your blood type, your medical records. Blockchain can, dude. It's limited to the imagination.
It is. And we plan on building more and more support into our accounts like that. There's one concept called that we have that we call Operation or Project Immortal. And the plan is there to allow people to gift memories, if I can say it without giving away too much. Like gifting memories, and then also, ensuring those memories live on essentially forever, or as long as the blockchain is around, which it will be hard to get rid of. So that's the next big project I have once this is all going and smooth.
Well, see, and like I said, you're continuing to build, you're continuing to expand, and as an investor, that's all anybody can really expect from you. You know what I'm saying? Hey, people can be like, win this all day long. You know what I'm saying? But you, as long as you're expanding as a businessman, you're making the right moves and heading in the right direction.
Absolutely. You gotta do everything you can. You got to do what you can while you can, and to an extent before anyone else does it. Although that's not absolutely necessary. That life is a crazy thing. You might as well make of it what you can while you have it, and I plan on putting that philosophy towards Cryft.
Yeah, absolutely, man. And I mean, it shows, dude, because like, man, this is, I mean, and I just sitting here talking with you, man. I learned a lot more than because I did my looking and stuff, man. But just the way you're explaining things, it makes a whole lot more sense in every realm of what you do. You are, dude. This is heading into, oh man, this is going to be bigger than what people are expecting.
It's going to be good. It's going to be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
going to be cool. It's going
we
to be
just
cool.
gotta continue to push, get it out there, get it into the hands, because I'm telling you, it's gonna, when it hits the right hands or the right eyes, that's gonna expand your business even further. And then when it goes from there, it's gonna hit the right eyes again, and it's gonna expand it even further, man. And it's going to boom, because there's so much potential in this that I don't know if, dude. Oh, man, I don't know. It's hard to visualize this ever failing.
It is. The funny thing about it is it's such a simple concept that I feel like it's often overlooked, and
Yes.
it's brushed off as anything else that's already being done. Why bother with it? And
Yeah.
so that's why I'm actually very excited for the next few weeks. We're gonna really be showing you guys, what we really intend, and show you how it's different from anything else, and why you're going to want to be a part of it. You don't know. You just don't know until you see it. And I don't blame people. I don't blame people that want nothing to do with it, especially when you can't even show it to them. But for those that have kind of understood or trusted it from the beginning, a lot of them I'm sure are watching right now. Thank you. It was your confidence, your belief in myself and the team to get this done. And I think a lot of the world, or universe, whatever you want to call it, will sooner than later see what you saw in Cryft. And so, thank you all for really making this possible. It failed the first pre-sale. It could have failed, and it's because of everyone here that is possible.
Yeah, absolutely. Because I mean, hey, when you when you create ties with an entity like Safe Moon, I guarantee you, Safe Moon instantly saw the potential in this. They ain't gonna just take you on and for you to fail and be like, oh well that was a failure. No, though they are they are making moves to make sure that they are continuously growing, and they are bringing on a lot of projects that are businesses. Excuse me, I keep saying projects, businesses that are going to make it and going to succeed.
Absolutely. And I like to think that why they thought we were cool. I like to hope that they will actually integrate with our system, with their main wallet. So you'll be able to buy a code and actually redeem it within the SafeMoon app. Similar to what we would do with you guys. That hasn't been done yet. There's no official plans to do it, but I will take every opportunity to make that happen.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. We're gonna make some moves, baby. But yeah, man. Hey, man. Man, I really appreciate having you on and really deep diving into. Like I say, I don't like really diving into price actions and this and that, because, like I say, man, when you're talking about an investment, not just I want some pumps. No, when you're talking about an actual investment that's going to be around for the long term, I want to take a deep dive into the business. You know what I'm saying? The token is going to come. You know what I mean? And anybody that's invested right now, that's still around, that's been here since day one, I'm telling you, they see the bigger picture. It's not always about the token. Like, we got to change that mindset. It's about the business, the utility, and if is it going to actually do something and be here for a long time? So it's the business. Hey, business is good with you guys. That's what I'm saying.
It is. It is. I didn't come in here to give up or sell anyone short.
Yeah,
This is we're going to be here long term. Don't worry about anything other than the opportunity.
yeah,
The only thing you're here for is the opportunity to watch this grow. Like
yeah,
you're literally watching something never been done before happen, and I don't think people will be upset to have anything to do with it in the end. So
yes.
it's cool.
Yeah, it's new. You're watching it. Hey, man, I'm telling you, and you're not. You're gonna have your bumps and stumbles, and you might have your little setbacks. But man, I'm telling you, you are moving forward, and that's all right with me. That's all. Hey, as an investor, man, that's all I want to see is forward movement. Is my devs doing what they're promising, and you are doing that and more, man. So hats off to you. Congratulations with the business, man. You guys are really killing it, man. And I'm very excited to see the future that holds for Cryft, man. This is some exciting stuff.
Absolutely, you too. I'm excited to see what Links app brings to the community, and I understand your goal is to really uh, become a leader in the space, and so
Yeah,
that you just gotta keep it going and not
yeah,
give up, and that's and do your best, and just do your
yes.
best.
Yeah, the road is rough, but at the end of that road lies that hopefully in all cases lays that pot of gold that you've been working for. So
Yeah,
it's when you set out to achieve a goal, man, it is more rewarding than anything else. So yeah, man, it's all about, man, unifying DeFi right now is should be a big thing, a big topic, and I am personally trying to push that, because if we're not working together as a the crypto space, if we're not working together, man, it's just going to continue to fail, and the powers that be are going to continue to take their little fingers and meddle in it and just disrupt the whole thing, because that's what they're trying to do. So if we can really come together especially as a DeFi community, man, we make powerful things happen. People have more power than they realize. So man, this is man, this is great, man. Like I say, um, I really enjoyed this conversation. I really enjoyed having you on here. I enjoy the project, and I'm definitely going to want you back here in the future when I come to collect my royalty checks. No,
hey, yeah. We'll send you reflections every as you go.
yeah. But yeah, man. Hey, well, with that being said, I mean, is there anything else you think you might have missed that you wanted to get out there?
Not really. All I got to say is the next month is going to be you're going to be seeing things from us in DeFi that haven't been done before. You're going to be able to gift crypto like you have not ever been able to before. You're going to see and experience just a whole new way of sharing. And so,
Yeah,
I just thank you. Of course, tomorrow the NFTs are coming out. It's not about making money, but I do think it's important, if you like our project, to really get it while you can, because after Thanksgiving, or not Thanksgiving, Halloween, we're probably gonna stop allowing people to get them.
yeah,
But you could potentially be getting yourself a part of history and a collectible akin to the first collectible that McDonald's ever gave out in their Happy Meal. And with that,
them things are worth big money, right?
I'm sure even the adult ones that just came out, but it's up to you guys. It's about you. They're gonna cost 0.1111 BNB, the cost of a code, because you're gonna have a 50% chance of winning a Cryft code when they reveal. And then there's going to be more. You're gonna get more treats out of this year's Halloween goodie bag.
Nice, nice. I'm definitely snatching one up. If it, well, okay. So with that question, is there a limit on what, maybe wallets, how many they can acquire?
So right now, for a single transaction, the most you can get is three. But you can buy that many times over. You can get as many as you want. Just keep some for the rest. Not everyone
Yeah.
will be a winner.
Don't be
Uh,
greedy. No.
it- the supply is 1,000, so there's going to be 1,000 NFTs.
Okay.
I decided not to do too many just because why make 10,000 and you're just not going to sell them all.
Yeah.
But so there's going to be 1,000 of them, and it's going to be cool, guys. This is I'm exhausted, and it's been a heck of a day, but this is very, very exciting, and I hope you all like it. Everything that's to come.
Yeah, absolutely, man. That is awesome stuff. Yeah. So, man, hey, like I said, I really appreciate your time, and this is heading into some great area in space, man. This is awesome stuff. So yeah, hey, appreciate everybody that showed up to support Cryft, man. Hey, if you hear, you already know that this business is going places. Hey, yeah, don't forget about that. Hey, coming up, you got the contest. Yes, don't forget about that because I'm submitting mine. Yeah.
Give it a go. You never know. You never
So
know.
yeah. But yeah, like I say, thank you everybody that showed up. Really appreciate you. If you could, please shoot me a like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And we will see you next time.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.